guys, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Skin Time to You with Ashley. I know what you're thinking, my hair looks a mess, and I know, but I can explain. So I just finished taking out my braids and this is the finished product. As you can imagine, there's a lot of product buildup and of course dirt just from having these braids in. And of course, when you wash your hair with braids, you're not getting to your hair as easily. So it's pretty simple for product to get built up and caked up, and it's pretty bad for your hair, but even worse for your scalp. Because let's not forget, you have skin on your head. So in this episode, unfortunately, I'm not here to show you cool little hairstyles you can do with natural hair. But because this is Skin Time TV, it is with pleasure that I'm gonna show you how to take care of your scalp so that it's nice and healed, you get rid of all of that product buildup, and you nourish your scalp so that you can stimulate hair growth and long, healthy tresses of hair. So this is a quick one, but definitely a good one for anyone who wears protective hairstyles like braids and twists and faux locks. Even if you're not someone wearing extensions and you braid your hair or dread it, it's still really important to moisturize your scalp, so don't think that you're omit to this. This is just for you too. So what I'm gonna do tonight is a hot oil treatment on my hair, and I'm also gonna apply my aloe mask. A couple episodes I made an aloe vera mask using pure aloe vera gel straight from the leaf, Harmony oil from one of my favorite black-owned small business companies, and I added some almond oil. So there's nothing in there that can't go in my scalp. So after I do the hot oil treatment to my scalp, I'm gonna actually use the aloe mask on the rest of my hair. I'll let it sit and condition for a while, and then I'll rinse it out. Before we begin, I showed you what my hair looked like, but I didn't show you what my scalp is looking like. And if you can't see here, it is pretty dirty and definitely needs some help. So yeah, let's get into it. Here's the aloe product that I made a couple of episodes ago. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and knock this out, or at least use majority of it onto my hair. But it's pretty liquid, and it makes you think that a little doesn't go a long way, but it actually does. Alright, so I have my pan, just a small little pan that I'm gonna use to boil water in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started, and then we'll mix up my favorite oils for the treatment. Alright, water is boiling, and I have this hair bottle that I got from the beauty supply store. And I'm gonna just mix in my favorite oils. So I love a carrot oil, almond oil, macadamia oil, olive oil, and I can't even pronounce this oil right here. Yeah, but I like this oil in my hair and I'm gonna use it. So there's really no science to this. You just put as much as desired. So I'll just keep filling until I get to one of the lines on my bottle, and then I'll do the same with the next oil. Popping the top back on this, and my water is heating up, but it's still not quite ready. So as soon as it is, I will turn the water off and drop this in there and let it heat up. In the meantime, we can chit chat about my hair mask. I'm excited to actually be using this on my scalp. And you know, I think I am gonna knock it out just because why not? So I'm putting it in this sort of tub that you use to like dye your hair. I'm putting it in here so that I can kind of pour it over my head. We'll take this upstairs later and apply it. After my hair is all clean and conditioned, I'll show you what it looks like. And that'll be the end of the video, guys. But after this, I should have a nice, fresh scalp. So, with that, the water is boiling. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off. And as you can see, it's steaming hot, okay? Piping hot. And I'm gonna just drop this little sucker in here. So I'm gonna let this sit for maybe 2 minutes just to ensure that it's all heated up like it needs to be. And yeah, we'll apply this hot oil treatment and get my scalp back to its nice, healthy, refreshed self. So I'm excited. All right, so my oil is nice and hot and ready to be applied to my scalp. So let's move this party upstairs. So we are up in the bathroom. Sorry for this weird little angle, but you get the gist. It's time to apply this hot oil. Ooh, and I also can see very well from this angle how badly I need to trim, but I am no hair vlogger, so that'll happen, but you won't see it. So yeah, my oil is nice and hot. I'm gonna apply it to my scalp. You wanna make sure you get it everywhere. Alright, so I think I'm just about done. But add in some big old squeezes for the last two raw. All right, so my scalp is all oiled up. Should be nice and moisturized and nourished at this point. So I'm gonna let it sit and stay on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and add my aloe vera gel. So again, I'm adding my aloe vera gel, not so much for my scalp, even though it is helpful for your skin and your scalp does experience sun exposure, especially if you have plaits or any type of braids, twists, dreads. But I'm using this actually for the sake of my hair, like my tresses of hair, just to get everything healthy and nourished. It's supposed to bring your curl pattern back to life and everything like that. But I think I mentioned this before, but I'm not a hair care vlogger, so this is not about hair care as much as it is about the scalp and the skin on your head. So yeah, I'm not gonna give too much detail on this part, unless I should, but let me know. So I'm gonna apply this, I'm gonna let it sit kind of like a conditioner for about 15 to 20 minutes before I rinse it out. And not only will I have a nice refreshed scalp, but I'll have a nice, awesome, beautiful, bouncy curl pattern to last me until I get my hair trimmed and pressed again. So let's do this. So I'm turning it this way. This is the bag I'm gonna use as my shower cap because I don't have one, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just gonna flip my hair up like this, and hopefully you can see it, but all right, so as you can see, I have the bag on my head. Of course, the oil is in, and now the aloe vera has been applied to my scalp. So now I'm just gonna wait, give it 15 to 20 minutes before I wash it out in the shower. We'll dig into this scalp and see what it's looking like up close after my treatment. But I know it's gonna be great, nice and healthy. Of course, I'm gonna condition it and shampoo it and then condition it again. I don't normally shampoo my hair because it does dry your scalp out. But when I know I have a lot of buildup of product, and especially after a protected style, I absolutely wanna take top-notch care of my scalp, so I'm gonna shampoo it this time. But yeah, see you in a minute. All right, hey y'all, I am back and fresh out the shower. As you can see, I always dry my hair with an old t-shirt, so shout out to CU. I'm using this to dry my hair off. The fuzzy part of the towel is actually really bad for your hair and can cause breakage, so t-shirt it is. But anyway, so this is what my hair is looking like. My curl pattern is just a little scraggly right now. Like I said, I just took it out of braids, which I didn't mention I had in for 2 months. So my hair definitely has to readjust and get back into the swing of things before it can really flourish. But it is super, super soft. If you can't tell by how easily it's just falling apart in my fingers. The curls are just falling apart in my fingers and it's looking good. But most importantly, let's get into the scalp. So I'm just gonna part my hair in the middle and boom. So yeah, my scalp feels really clean. Oh, it looks great too. Okay, so yeah, nice and clean. Definitely feels like it looks squeaky clean and hydrated. My hair can breathe again. It shed a lot. I lost like 2 pounds of hair in that shower, but it's also because I didn't trim my hair before I got my protective style like I normally would. Yeah, so that's it. That's how I take care of my scalp when I have any protective hairstyle. I am going to fix this and do a twist out or something that is going to make my curls look a lot better than what you're seeing here. But my scalp is nice and healthy, my roots are stimulated, and I feel really great. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.